Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not faint. You know, the waiting is difficult for us as humanity, whatever it is that we're waiting on. The waiting is a challenging place. It's a place that causes us to question our identity, to question God's role in our lives. The waiting is the temptation for impatience. But what we can't see oftentimes, because the enemy is working so hard to cause us to turn stones into bread. He's working so hard to get us to stop waiting on the goodness of God, the perfection of God, the promise of God. Oftentimes what we can't see is waiting is often like worship to God. And worship, turning to the Lord, looking at him, adoring him, is renewing to us. It's restoring to us. King David said in Psalm 23, he restores my soul. And it literally means he causes me to turn back to him. Meaning, in the turning back to him and the looking at him, I am restored. I am renewed. Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Those who wait upon the Lord, they shall see in Jesus something they would have, they couldn't see had they not waited. They wouldn't have been able to tap into that strength. They wouldn't have been able to know that level of renewal in God. They wouldn't experience the newness because there was no waiting. And where there is no waiting in our lives, there is no renewal of strength. Where there is no waiting, there is no ability to be renewed, restored in the looking at him. Sometimes the waiting is just the looking. Yeah, I know there's all these other things coming, and I know there's promises, and I know there's hungers and cravings and yearnings and desires of my heart, but if I just look at you and I wait here just looking, I'm being renewed. I'm being restored. I'm getting a perspective that looks through the face of Jesus at everything in my life, so that when all these things come that I'm waiting on, I only view them through him. Because in my waiting, I've been renewed. In my waiting, I've been restored. In my waiting, I've been partnered with Jesus. And everything must come to that place and through that place, for that place. But where there's no waiting, there's no need for renewal. Where there's no waiting, you haven't allowed anything to expire. You know, there's things that are good to expire. It's good for your impatience to expire. It's good for your selfishness to expire. It's good for your selfish ambition and your self-gratification. It's good for that to expire. When you don't wait, nothing has the chance to expire. But in the waiting of the Lord, so many things that don't need to be in our lives expire so that there can be a greater renewal. Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up on wings like eagles. They shall go up higher. You want to know why we go up higher in the waiting? Because of the view. When you see everything through his face, I'm sorry, but you've got the best view in the house. You've got the ultimate perspective. You've got the ultimate view. When you're looking through his eyes at the rest of existence, you've got eagle's view on life. You've got the eagle's perspective. They shall mount up on wings like eagles. They shall run and not get tired. Why won't you get tired? Because you're just looking at his face. His face is constant restoration. His face is constant strength. His face is constant renewal. How can I get tired if I'm constantly being renewed? And they shall walk and not faint. Woo! Keep waiting.